And welcome back, and thank you for continuing to tune in for our special report, Stopping the Violence. And we're joined now by Leola Green Haynes. Good evening. Thank you for being with us.
Good evening, and thank you for having me here.
And it's our pleasure. And you just recently ended your term as the head of Blockwatch in Toledo,
right? Yes, I did.
Right?
Yes, the 31st.
Okay. And this was a year term, right?
Yes, 1 year term.
What did you see? Could you go through the efforts that you found have been successful?
The most important thing is that you're watching what goes on in the neighborhood and that you call 911, one of the numbers, and talk to someone. They will get somebody out. Chances are the police know what's going on and just about where to find it. So we're helping them to locate the actual place that they're hanging out.
Gotcha. And
yes.
Now, just last week, at the start of the year, we saw an 81-year-old woman, a grandmother,
yes.
shot, killed in her own home. You're seeing her there on your screen, Fannie Mae Smith.
Yes.
And as we discussed, may I say your age on television? Is that all right?
Yes.
All right. An 81-year-old grandmother.
Yes,
surely, of all the victims, does this hit home the most? And
yes, it
does this, more than any, give you any pause to continue to live in the neighborhoods that you've supported and lived in for so long?
Well, I guess I'm a diehard because I still love my community, my house, and I intend to live there. And I intend to watch closely what is going on, but it's unfortunate that a grandmother is dead. It's senseless. It makes no sense. So hopefully we can turn all of this around.
Put a
stop to it.
What's our greatest hope for doing that? I mean, obviously, Blockwatch is important, calling
yes.
police.
Yes.
You're involved in so many organizations. It would take the whole half hour to list them all
right.
When we were talking earlier
yes.
this week. But what do the kids need?
Well, for one thing, they need something to look forward to. The jobs that they get, they make the minimum wage, I think $8 an hour. The most they can get in is 3 or 4 hours a day, and maybe 3 or 4 days out of a week. And then they try to make it on that, and that's not enough. There's no room for advancement. They have no hope to grow and to get advanced on jobs. Even those that have gone to college, some of them aren't able to find, or the majority of them haven't found any kind of work. So I think that we're going to have to do something about that. These young people are not going to walk around without any money when there is an opportunity out there, and they found a way, and it's up to us to get them into the proper employment, and then they will stop some of the other things. They'll have to come out. Becoming young adults is much different than being a young kid.
Leola, thank you. We'll be back with you in just a minute, and we'll have
right.
more members of our panel in just a minute as we discuss successful outreach programs. You're watching a WNWO Live special report, Stopping the Violence.